Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Last time, we were able to make it to the Almegan residential quarter and save Krile and even take Fordola prisoner. However, there is a ominous hunt that's still being mentioned from Xenos. And right now, we need to continue on. But first, are there any Aether currents around here? Northeast. Oh, it just happens to be where my crew is. So now the city is kind of confusing about locations and everything, but we have our front gate there. That will take us outside of the residential quarter. Let's start heading northeast. Oh, there! That must be the Aether current. How do I get up there? No, I don't want to do it in the waterways. I want to go up, not down. Alright, so... Oh, that would take me down there, right. So... It looks as though I need to find a way up. Where would be... And looking at it, I really do need to get onto, like, these boxes are a little too low. How do I get up there? Let's put some distance. We can try and take a look at it from farther away. We're going to need to get up onto the walls. See a bridge there. I am unsure. Ah, here we go. Here's some stairs going up. Alright, can I make this jump? Yes, I can. There we go. Voila. Oh, they're making it really tricky in this zone. Alright, now that one's done, where's the next closest one? Northwest by like 500, so outside here. So we're talking like around here on the map. So that means we have everything from the Almegan quarter. So for now, let's go ahead and talk to Alphino and see where the main story takes us, because we still have side quests we need to deal with to give us more Aether currents. We haven't seen those yet, so the ones we can find in the zone aren't as important because we still wouldn't be able to fly if we found them all yet. Alright. Lisa has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Minago and her men to hold the residential district to stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Krile took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful in the resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Ardenvalt and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetherite, as I recall, with me, Ravinous. Oh, you mean where I just was, so I could end the recording it last time. But whatever. Brave they may be, these freedom fighters will need every advantage if they are to defeat their oppressors. I will do what I can to tip the odds in their favor. Good for you. Okay, so we are headed to the Aetherite. I jumped a little ahead last time, but, you know, we were running... I think we were running long, so... Let's head back there. It looks like there are two ways, and I think I'm going the more direct route now. There's our exit. There's our Aetherite. Good, good, good. Alright. This aetheryte is perhaps the most strategically important landmark here, as it can serve as a gateway for attuned troops with sufficient anima. Such tactics are not without their risks, however. Were the Imperials to discover that the aetheryte was being used in such a fashion, they might turn their artillery upon us, destroying the beacon and the better part of the district at the count of countless civilian lives. I didn't know what had become of Ardenwald and the others after I was taken. It's such a relief to see them hale and healthy. It's far, far too early to celebrate. Xenos is not finished with us yet. Krile is safe and the Almegan quarter secure. We could not have hoped for a better outcome. Gods, Krile, it's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We'll be departing shortly for Porta Porteria to rejoin the main host. Ardenwald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred that you might support the resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Ravinous, Krile, let's be off then. Alright, that takes us all the way back to our main headquarters. So, we can leave this area because I have everything I wanted. Which was that aetheryte. Or, not just the aetheryte, I mean the etheric current. Aether current. Blah. Let me out of here already. Never thought the day'd come when these gates were open to all. Oh, would you wish to pass through? Yes. So now I can try to find some aether currents on the way back. Okay, far to the north. Alright, well, let us head in that direction at least. We might as well get a little exploring done. Though it looks like I need to get out of these battlements first. The bright side is I can now teleport back to... oh, there, on my hunting log now. Side note, I've been doing my... since the hunting log no longer gives me experience as monk, as I am level 70. I've been doing that off camera, so... because all of the benefits are going to be for stuff that, you know, you guys probably don't care about, so... In fact, I don't even know what they are. Once we get to what they are, I'll let you know what they are. But, honestly, it comes down to farming, so... But, I did find out that if you're interested in these Centurion seals, you can still do the Heavensward ones and use their 1, 2, 3 and elite marks to increase the amount of seals you get per week or per day even. So, just a thought. If you want to speed up that process. And let's finish you off. So, and then we'll go look for that aether current while we head back. So I'm glad not all of this zone is a maze, but there are, you know, a few points that are. Alright. So, okay, that's back to the west. That's that one where I need to get up on those cliffs. We had the north one over here. So let's head this way. So we should start picking up the north one. Yeah, there we go. Not up here. Okay. We have a path up here. Queen's Garden. Oh, there are those salty things. They were on one of my hunting logs, but I okay, up there. Okay, well, we got a climb ahead of us. No, these guys were on one of my 3-star hunt logs before, but I didn't know where they were until just now. So, oh well, I had dropped that hunt logs to continue on. In fact, the replacement were those frogs I just killed. So there we go. That wasn't too hard. There's the castle proper. Alright. The northwest. Well, while we're here, I want to take a look around a little bit. That's probably not a good idea. Ow. Hopefully there's nothing around to kill me. Like that. But now that I'm low on hit points. Oh well, I can make my way up. I have enough to take a hit or two. I thought I saw something weird over here, but it could have just been that guy mounting up. Or fighting something. I don't know. Okay, well, we made it to the castle. I don't see anything else, so let's move on. So we need to head northwest. Got it. Well, we got the north going, but we still need to go the west. And how are we doing on Aether Currents anyway? Oh, we need to find 3 more. Actually, we're not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, to the west, but we need to be able to get down from up here without getting ourselves killed. That's the important part. Alright, well, it says to the west, so we'll head to the west. But I do want to see if I can... if nothing else, we'll be able to see where it is and then make a plan to see how to get there. So to the west. Haven't we been up to the stairs before? No, it's right on the shore. That's unusually easy. Okay. Well, grab it. Which would leave 2 more. One of it, which is a way south. Okay. Thinking, processing. If that is the closest, well, then they both have to be down there. And honestly, to get to those, I need to get back to the Porta. Because I believe I need to go on the outer cliff side. So we're going to do that. And then we'll only have 1 more to find. Meaning, it will be the only thing my compass picks up. So, Aether Current, double check. Yeah, we have 2 to go. But, let us talk to Raubon. I guess I could talk to the other 2 as well. Oh well. Not very important. Alright. Mission accomplished.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, You gifted me an Imperial Commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an Icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Lise. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Krile, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Poof.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
You're a creeper.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
Okay.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Okay.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
Yep.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Oh, don't you jinxed it, didn't you? Ready for cannon fire to go off. Nevertheless, let's proceed with all due caution. Don't want to jinx it further.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away.
You were.
Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Krile, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Yeah, I imagine there's a... She's still recovering psychologically from that ordeal. Ah, and now it's raining too. I prithee proceed with the utmost caution, Ravinous. If there be truth in Fordola's words, and the Viceroy is indeed possessed of a power echoing that of the Icons, then still greater strength shall be required to bring about his defeat. And I get the concept of us needing to be ignorant of the siphon. It's the whole, she can't read our minds and intents if we don't know what we're actually doing. As I said, there is but one path forward. We take Alamigo, and with it, Xenos' head. Alright, I want to talk to you. Can't wait to see Marshal Siphon in action. His mail strike is the stuff of legend. I must admit, my Limousin counterpart's enthusiasm is infectious. I find that I too am eager to see this so-called mail strike firsthand. If I may, General, is there aught Ravinous and I can do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you have no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Lieutenant. You are instrumental in the success. Sorry. Microphone. You are instrumental in the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring the end of the Dragon Song War, and you are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Okay, but before we do that, I want to get my Aether Currents. Because I have a feeling that things are going to start to go down. Well, we might get some side quests, but I'm not sure if it's going to be before or after the events unfold. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have a cliff face up there. We know you need to go southeast. So go this way into the rain, but we need to go up. Oh good, the rain's still... No, I was just not in a rain... I guess I was undercover? Oh yeah, I was. Neat. That was actually kind of neat. Alright. Now it says to go southeast. What is in here? Is it nothing? Oh, hi. Well, you're a thing I don't need to fight, so let's continue on. But yeah, like I said, once we get that this one to the southeast here, then the only one Aether Current will remain. It will be able to pinpoint its location. Okay, we're up here now. Alright. To the south. Okay. I think this is the one that we weren't, that we didn't know of. Soft Watch. Yeah. Not there, so probably up here. Alright, there we go. Aether Current. You know what? One more after this. Now, question, where did I put my return, by the way? No, still at the Alamegan Quarter. Might wanted to put it back at the, alright, northeast. Okay, that's the one we saw before. But yeah, I might have wanted to put it back at our, base camp. Oh well. It's a short teleport from there. Okay, to the east. Nope, don't want to fight you. The northeast. Oh yes, over on that thing, if I recall correctly. To the southeast. Yeah, you can detect me. There it is. Last Aether Current outside of side quests. If I use the compass, there are no more nearby. Good, so I don't have to use that compass anymore. Now let's teleport back to Porta Prastoria. And the only thing to do now is continue with the main story until we get side quests. Then when we get side quests, then we can get our last Aether Currents. Alright. Lord Emmerich. I guess I should talk to... Oh, nice how they all greeted me, really. Xenos has never cared a whit for politics. He lives for war and war alone. Kill him or he will kill you. Huh. That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it's good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Through it, though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go to some small way to redressing the balance. Redressing. Good to see you, Emmerich. Alright, Kane Senna. Oh, I should talk to the Keeper of Entwined Serpents. The Elder Seer saw fit to grant me a mercy at Cartmill. Perhaps, if the opportunity shows, we may offer the same of my former comrades, if not, then so be it. Kane. All is ready? Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessing go now to stand for Eorza and her children. Always gotta love our pirate friends. Hey, Miss Beard. 'Tis rare these days that I am granted leave to take the field. Mayhap I should have brought my mask. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons our cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be bested by a gate. All right. Oh, I feel the coming battle. I feel it. Feel it. It is done then. Thank you, Lieutenant, for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Almegan quarter are ready and await our signal. Naught is left to do but the deed itself. Get my healing gloves. They say naught is left to do, so I doubt there should be... Oh, there are my side quests. Looks like there's 3 of them. Alright. In the next episode, we will do the 3 side quests, and then war. So, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Until next time, later.